In the heart of the unforgiving savannah, a silent tragedy unfolded. Leo, the magnificent king of this land, was caught in a poacher's cruel snare. The thick, biting rope was a testament to human cruelty, a disaster that had brought the mighty lion to his knees. Days turned into a blur of pain and despair. His roars, once a symbol of power, were now weak cries for help that faded into the vast emptiness. Tears streamed down his weathered face as he surrendered to his fate. But then, an unpredictable savior appeared. Pip, a mouse so small he was nearly invisible against the scorched earth, saw the lion's plight. Ignoring every instinct that screamed danger, he approached the trapped giant. The lion watched, his heart pounding not with aggression, but with a sliver of disbelief. Could this tiny creature be his salvation? With fierce determination, Pip began to gnaw at the thick rope. Hours bled into a day, his tiny teeth working tirelessly. The rope frayed strand by strand, until with a final snap, it broke. Leo was free, but the ordeal had left him drained, and he collapsed, his body trembling. What happened next shocked the silent savannah. Instead of fleeing, Pip crept forward and nuzzled the lion's massive paw, a gesture of pure, unselfish empathy. Days later, as Leo struggled to regain his strength, a new disaster loomed. A pack of hyenas, drawn by the scent of weakness, began to circle. Just as they lunged, a tiny squeak pierced the air. Pip, having rallied an army of small creatures, led a charge. Birds dive-bombed, squirrels chattered and threw nuts, creating a chaotic distraction. The hyenas, bewildered, hesitated. It was the opening Leo needed. Summoning his last reserve of strength, he let out a thunderous roar that shook the plains and sent the scavengers scattering. Leo turned his gaze to the small mouse, his amber eyes welling with tears of gratitude. In a heart-melting moment, he gently nudged Pip, who climbed onto his head, a tiny crown for the old king. From that day on, they were inseparable, a living testament that in the wild theater of life, the greatest strength is not in claws or teeth, but in a heart that dares to care.